And we are live again. What is up, guys? I am back again, and before I let anyone go live, I need to say a straight up apology. And I also have to text Trevor. I texted Trevor, and I have to say a strict up apology before I let any of you in. Just let me put up the rules. Hey, Gilbert and Gabe. All right, so the rules are up. Now then, before I let any of you in, I want to say that I'm sorry that I hurt Isaiah's feelings. I just didn't mean to do it. I thought I wasn't interested in his series, but I now means that it now means that his series means so much to him. I'm just like how my regular PC means to me, how Gilbert's series him, and yes, Gilbert, I am being honest. Honesty is all that matters. I don't hate the ideas. I'm just thinking of better ideas. And before you ask it, no, I don't hate ideas. We all make mistakes and we screw up. Just like I did. Go. Let's just Aaron, let's just try not to make this mistake, shall we? You can do your I will do your toad lines. Now with that out of the way, and I texted Trevor, let's the fun begin.
Hey Dax, how's it going?
Right.
It was a lot of fun
It's
that
good.
private stream. So, what we're gonna do tonight, buddy?
It'll be, yesterday was 2 days ago. This is going to be a very fun Ultimate stream. One, for the anniversary of the 10th anniversary of My Little Pony Equestria Girls coming into theaters.
Oh, that's right. That was like a few days ago.
2 is the second Evangelion Character birthday stream. Hey, Gilbert and Gabe.
Hey, Gilbert, what's up?
Hello there.
The second part is for the next Evangelion Character birthday of the year. This one being Ryoji Kaji.
Hey, Gilbert.
Put him up on
you're
DeviantArt.
here. Guess what? Percy went to Disneyland.
Hey, Owen, how's it going? Are you feeling sleepy?
Oh no, sorry guys. I was just weight training right now.
Oh, that's right.
Owen, guess what? I'm going to Universal tomorrow.
What? That's wonderful, Stephanie. That's a wonderful, Stephanie.
Oh, I think Percy also has something to say. Percy. Oh, he's coming on right now. Guess what, Owen? I experienced Mission Breakout.
How was it, Percy?
Very intense. Thomas wasn't joking about that ride.
Oh, Percy,
constantly go up.
You that you met Black Panther. How was he?
Oh, he was very kind, and he gave Gilbert a hug, which I thought was really bittersweet.
Oh, by the way, Percy, I have a message for you from the controller.
Oh, well, Mission Breakout, Gilbert wasn't lying about that one. You constantly go up and down, up and down. I couldn't see the screens though, but Thomas wasn't joking though about that ride.
Yeah, but Percy, I have a message for you from the Fact Controller.
What does he have to tell me about Guardians?
Well, he told me to tell you, Percy, don't worry about your work. I sent James to collect all your goods trains and passenger trains. You still have fun, but also be careful. I did hear that Jill Chen is back.
Oh, well, I was pretty careful. And
Okay.
I do wish Stephanie the best of luck tomorrow on Forbidden Journey. Do you guys have anything you want to tell him about Forbidden Journey? Some
Hello,
little
Pat.
tips?
Hello,
The
Patsy.
is intense ride. You know, it's like a mega chat event like Ladies Go Ducks is, where you fly.
Hello,
Really?
Patsy. Hello,
Mhm.
Hey,
Patsy.
James.
Hello, Stephanie. How are you?
I'm going to Universal tomorrow.
Well, that's splendid, Stephanie.
And look who I
Um,
have.
I
Oh,
texted Trevor.
Thomas. I'm
I
going to
texted.
Universal tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Thomas.
good. Hope you have fun tomorrow because a pretty fun play. There are a lot of rides, the game, and a lot of delicious food.
Well, I
Thomas.
am nervous about one attraction, though. Forbidden Journey.
Thomas, shouldn't you be collecting my coaches? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding with you, Thomas.
I know, James. I know.
But
Oh,
but
guys. So,
what did
another thing about Forbidden Journey I heard there's like 12 scenes. Is that true what Gilbert's saying about those 12
Yeah,
scenes?
like 12, like Emily.
very,
but she's not the
very
number
true.
12.
Well, I mean, Emily's a great friend and all, but I'm the fastest religion on
Wait, guys. One more thing. Gilbert's going to be telling Optimus Primal Bread Bear tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're working in the bus on.
Will you mention me, Stepney?
I will. I'm going to be touring around
yeah,
Hogsmeade and see the
mention me-
steamer version
mention
of
me-
Henry.
Mention all of us, Stephanie.
Just wish me the best of luck on Forbidden Journey, because I know Gilbert's going to go on that one
Alright.
a lot.
Wait,
thing.
Zach, what are these two locomotives?
They're the Denver Rio Grande Western 1015.
Thank you, Stephanie. I'll
right
have
here.
you come on a little bit later. Now for
It looks
person.
like a 282 Mikado a little bit.
The 282.
Yeah.
I mean
Oh,
280.
But yeah, Gilbert wasn't joking about Mission Breakout. It was very intense. Very intense.
Okay, well, good luck, Patsy.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys. A car was passing by my house.
I heard that it was originally Tower of Terror.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was.
Gilbert wasn't joking about that one. Well, I just have to say in short summary, it was a lot of fun. And I'm really excited for Stephanie when he goes to Universal tomorrow, the entertainment capital of Los Angeles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Isaiah, can you if you send me my lines for some time, can I record them on this stream, Dax? That's okay.
Yep. Over
Speaking
here
of lines, let me get my
Tycho.
Toad ones.
Here's a Tycho.
Let me type them out.
Well, that's loud. Well, that's a really.
That sounded like the Flintstones whistle.
Wait,
And,
you watch the Flintstones?
It's I listened to that whistle.
Flintstones? What the
We're the
Flintstones?
Flintstones. They're the modern Stonish family.
Oh yeah, the Flintstones. I heard about that show before.
Yeah, me too. I haven't watched it, but I do know the theme song.
Yeah, they were very popular throughout the 1960s, and they are
Yeah.
even to this day.
Oh,
Mhm.
I have an important announcement, everyone. I
Yes?
What is
recently
it?
changed my profile picture.
Oh yeah, I
Looks
saw
nice.
it.
Look at
It
mine.
was a nice-
You
Mine
guys
is a
big
TV
improvement.
Thomas avatar.
Cuphead,
Yeah, I still have
Mugman, and Miss Chalice.
nice. Yeah, I haven't still created mine yet, but this is my new avatar for now until I can actually get some time to do it. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I was just recently today. I was in the big Magic Railroad mood, and I watched almost like every Thomas the Magic Railroad fan made thing that was out there.
He's a very useful legend, you know.
All the other engines, they'll tell you so.
All the other engines used to laugh and call him names.
He
Okay,
helps
Dax, I'm
send-
typing out your lines right now.
Isaiah, can you send me my Sotama headlines right now, just in case if we have time, if I have time to say the lines right here on the stream.
Okay, that's a lot better. What do you guys think my profile pic for the 4th of July?
Looks
It's
good.
good.
I was gonna create one, but I didn't have
Oh, it
time.
looks
Hopefully I'll have one
awesome.
for tomorrow. Yeah,
What do
hopefully
you
I'll have
think,
one for
Zach?
tomorrow.
What do you think this for the 4th of July?
It's
It's
great.
You know, I'm actually gonna create one. Isaiah, I'm gonna have Thomas. And you remember that CGI promo of Thomas when all of them are Tim Machetes?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one for the 4th of July, of course, and then add all my favorite characters like the little Einstein, the Equestria girl, Totally Spies, just all celebrating Happy 4th of July.
I should
I'm
have put
gonna.
Hank there because he's an American. But oh well.
Oh
I'm gonna. I'm gonna think. I'm gonna use it as a meme. Like me. Look, I've been around the world. Okay, whatever it is, I'll understand. Little Einsteins.
Oh,
There's nothing about this I understand.
huh. Starting with only a few, he picked up more and more trucks at each station until he had a long train.
I'm gonna start. This engine's gonna pick up more and more coaches till she has a long line of them.
Oh, by the way, guys, I was on a few days ago. I was on a big season 1 kick, and it gets more beautiful every time I watch season 1.
Typing
Can I
something?
Yeah.
What
Dax?
do you guys? Yeah, is everything okay? Oh yeah. Hey, this is Patrick.
That's Gilly. Yeah.
This is Patrick. Oh god, I love that clip so much.
Patrick, that's the name of the restaurant.
No, this is Patrick.
Wait, guys, I just looked up something. Wait, is this it? Hey, huh, guys, the UK, I think the full is this the full one? Looks like half
Guys,
of the
I got a really good
that.
one.
Who was that?
What did you just say?
Oh no, I think it was Gil. I think that was Gilbert's
I
mom.
just call a terrorist.
Yeah, but not by Gilbert. I think that was by by his mom. That was definitely his mom, right?
Probably.
Because we all know Gilbert does not sound like that.
It's just his autism defines differently. I know him better than anybody else.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he can fix. Hopefully he can fix whatever problems is going on.
So
or
here's
whatever.
the map of Toronto Raillands 1954.
I don't know why his mom called me a terrorist. Do I look like a terrorist?
You
No,
don't.
No, Isaiah, you know what you look like to me? You look like a brother.
Yeah, because
Man.
I'm not all saying this. It's because we are a family. I see that to one another.
Exactly.
What
I
is
mean,
Gilbert's mom thinking right now?
I don't know, but Isaiah, if I had to pick a brother, you'd be number one, bro. Because you and me, we look like brothers.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at us. Look at us. Just look at us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. By the way, guys.
Why would Gilbert's mother say that to you, Isaiah?
Maybe she hasn't forgiven. Maybe she hasn't forgot all the drama or something.
Is that this Trevor?
I texted Trevor.
Did he send anything?
He hasn't replied yet.
Huh.
Anyways,
he's probably busy right now.
Wait, guys! I just found out something. I looked on season 12, and half of the UK dub has been re-uploaded.
wait, one of the people at Mattel is trying to be respectful for once.
Well, I mean, season 12 looks like half of the UK dub of season 12 has been re-uploaded by Thomas and Friends. What's the YouTube name? It's been uploaded by Thomas and Friends UK. Wait, what's this? Thomas. Oh no!
What?
Guys, look on the Thomas and Friends UK website. Look at the picture that the advertisement that they uploaded. Look what they did.
REG.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but they added an all engines go ride to Drayton Manor's the Thomas Land in the UK.
Fuck.
Oh god.
So, but anyways, This Evangelion character birthday is
Huh?
Ryoji Kaji.
Is he from anime?
He is. He's a good man.
Okay. Yeah, because the only anime I've seen so far is Dragon Balls, and so far I think that's gonna be my favorite. I love Dragon
And
Balls.
so born on June 17th, 1985.
Oh,
Uh, so after
Wait,
100% of parents.
1985.
oh, that was 1 year after season one was aired. Man, I miss season one. Oh yeah, by the way, Isaiah, do you remember? Do you remember when he first saw? What was the first guys? What was your first introduction to Thomas? Like, what was the first episode in the first season you guys watched?
I think maybe the hit era. I don't know which episode I watched first, but I think it was Too Hot for Thomas.
Yeah, most
Okay.
likely Ella
Mm.
too. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna collect the Thomas DVDs again.
Yeah, me too. I mean, when I was about 2 years old, I was introduced to Thomas by my uncle, God rest his soul. He got me. You guys remember those big Trimester train sets that they had on the advertisements?
Yes.
Yeah, with all the engines and characters. He got me that set, and then he told me about Thomas and all the other engines. And I think the first episode I saw was from season one, Down the Mine, and then I saw Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
And we're on a test route.
Hmm.
Hey, Alwyn, what Thomas character remind yourself of?
What Thomas character do you think I am?
Yeah, what Thomas character remind yourself of?
Do you mind what?
What Thomas character remind yourself of?
What Thomas character reminds of myself?
Yes.
I want to say Thomas, but that's too obvious. I think for me, it'll have to be James. I mean, James has always been my favorite character, and I've always been like him as a kid. I used to be vain. I still am kind of vain, especially how I I show off to everyone thinking that I'm the strongest or the fastest or the splendor engine on Total. Just yeah, I'm James, totally James. Isaiah, I would say you remind me of Percy, kind and helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say Thomas, but that's a bit too obvious.
Yeah, we're all Thomas. We're all cheeky.
We've also got the GWR King Edward II.
Okay, wow, that's a nice locomotive.
Sorry, guys, let's type on my computer.
It's a King class.
Oh, the King class. I love that class. Oh, by the way, Gabe, the Thomas character you remind me of is Henry. Big, strong, and powerful. And then Dax, I would say, Dax, you remind me a lot of Edward, wise and kind.
What GWR locomotive should we choose?
I don't know. It could be anyone.
Oh, let's try Duck. What about Duck? What about Duck Spaces?
Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh look, it's Cream.
I want to name this engine Josette.
Oh, that's a good name.
Because it's a good French name.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Onwin, my name for that engine? I like it Cream because it reminds me of Cream the Rabbit a little bit by the looks of it.
It does. I would. Oh, there he is, number 8 himself from the Great Western Railway.
I wanna try the UKPL duck.
There are 2 ways of doing things: the Great Western way or the wrong way. I'm Great Western.
And don't we know it?
Did these popping sound familiar to you?
Yeah, it kind of does.
I hear you. back. I just need to fix my microphone.
Okay. Where's Jonathan?
Hey, Pink Heart.
Do you think Jonathan's gonna join?
All right, my mic's working now.
Let me check my email to see if Gilbert's alive. I don't want him to be upset.
Yeah.
Oh, better. How about we spawn Oliver?
That's what I was thinking because we
Oh
can't
my god.
have Edward. We can't have Duck without Oliver.
He's upset right now.
But what did he say?
Oh, he replied to my email that it was his mom that
Oh no.
like look. Let me share my screen. That's what he replied to me the email. Isaiah, that was my mom.
She made me upset. I can't believe she
said that to you.
Maybe she hasn't forgotten all about the drama.
I don't know. Maybe she had anger issues sometimes. I guess.
I mean, we all can be really angry sometimes. I know I can be really angry sometimes. But I mean, as long as we're not Gordon, he gets angry all the time. Oh man.
I now got Oliver up.
Wait,
You are really
guys, remember UP?
Yeah?
What Tom's character does UP remind you of?
It's like, not Billy.
UP?
Yep.
Wait a minute. He also reminds you of Charlie.
Oh, Charlie's much better than Billy. You're really for break then too. You help me break and you keep my freight cars in order when you go down hills. Percy's far too busy to waste time with you. I like Baldwin actually did really good with adding a British accent to Oliver. He actually does work with a British accent.
Did you notice that, Aaron, that Oliver's theme came from both Indiana Jones and The Great Escape?
It did, yes, I remember.
I'm gonna show you the faces.
Please tell me he got his angry face because I love his angry face. Oh, but Percy's far too busy to waste time with you.
Pog.
What about LPS? Which female Tom's character does she remind you of, Dax?
It's Emily.
Hit era Emily.
But is Pog Oliver's Pog face just neutral?
It's neutral.
And to try smile.
Mm-hmm.
There is worried.
Remember the episode when Oliver got into the snowman?
Oh, that was Snow Engine.
Yeah. The only another part how I see this out was like remember the crashes? Don't get me wrong, I love the crowd in Season 7, but when
they don't sound loud.
Yeah, like they don't make like a noise.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Look at the first 6 seasons. Like they used like other to it. That's not the first time it was used. It was first used like in tugs.
Yeah,
It was.
Yeah.
And then not long after when Season 7 was finished airing, like there's like an article saying that like the character became a little too violent for kids. With that's not true. Like kids, when they watch the show, they love the crashing scene.
I mean, who doesn't love the crashes?
I mean, just look who I spawned now.
Oh.
Boko?
Hello there, I'm Boko.
Hey Dax, what did they crash in season 7?
Favorite episode?
No, what did they crash in season 7?
What did you? Could you say that again?
He's saying,
What?
what's your favorite crash from season 7?
Yeah,
Something fishy.
my favorite crash in season 7 was off the Sparkless record.
Yeah, that's obvious. Yeah, I think that was the best crash that we got.
Off the driver applied the brakes, but it was too late.
Yeah, but to me, that's one of the problems I have with season 7. It's not as exciting. It looks prettier than season 6, but it's not as exciting as season 6.
Watch food late everywhere.
Look at this. There's Boko spaces.
Never mind, call me Boku. I'm sorry, didn't understand about the trucks. Maddening is the word.
The Sparkless record was ruined.
Maddening is the word.
I'm typing now.
Man, I really wish Boku would have been in CGI. What do you guys think?
Yeah. His own mother would call you a terrorist, Isaiah.
Yeah, like, I thought it was going to something gently, but it was his mom.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know what's up with parents these days. Even when it comes to teenagers, like, they just disagree with their parents about with everything. Even me and my mom would disagree sometimes.
Yeah, we can all go through that sometimes. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think it would have been great if Boko would have been in CGI? Because I would have loved to have him in CGI.
Yeah.
Voiced by none other than Rob Rackstraw, doing his Mr. Bentley voice.
Right then, Holy now is a name. Any ideas?
Oh, by the way, Isaiah, is Boko going to be in your movie?
Yes, he is going to be in it, but only a minor one along with Paxton and Phillip.
Oh, so no speaking role?
No. He will get a few speaking roles, but a minor role in it.
Oh, okay. Do you have do anyone wanted to voice him yet?
I don't know, but at the hit Toys Boko, do you have a Boko?
Sadly, no. I wanted to get the wooden railway one, not the wooden railway one. I wanted to get the Bandai one because I think that's the coolest model of him that we got.
Hold on, guys. Let me get my head Toys Boko.
Okay.
I have this
version
of
Edward. Toys Boko, but it's put away.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping to get at least the wooden railway one. Oh, there's Edward. Oh, I love that season 2 face.
Here's his Here's his real season 2 face.
Yep, that's the one I remember. Man, season 2 was so much better than season 1.
I keep on to his unused his
man. Season 2, I love that. I'll never get tired of that.
I think that face kind of looks a little evil.
Well, I get where you're coming from, but
okay,
I mean,
I'm back. Here's the Boko that I have.
Oh, lucky! I wanted to get that one.
Like, this is how I got Boko. I got this Boko around like $45 along with a red caboose, like back in 2022. Okay. And go with the gesture, I made like a Boko's return, explaining why Boko did not come back to the island itself for so many years. Hyuna Mela and my state was helping out with I can credit Gilbert.
Yeah, and, but I mean, also it could explain. It could also explain why he wasn't in the CGI series.
Yeah, exactly. Like this Boko was made around 27, I think. And if someone did Boko today, you can find me roughly between $40 and $50 along with the fifth price one. Same thing with the Tomy one.
Yeah. And he could have been CGI, but we all know why that didn't happen.
It's very hard. I'm often getting another Hey Toys version of Boko, and I think I might know. Like,
and this is what he looks like when you pop out the shell off.
And I'm not going to give a spoiler.
Jonathan.
Hey, guys.
Jonathan, my brother, where have you been?
Hey, Jonathan, my primo, my boy.
So another thing about this Boko, There's only one problem I have with the Boca model. It's the wheels.
Oh yeah, it only had 4 wheels. I mean, Boca literally had 8 wheels.
No. It's the color wheels.
Oh, the
With
color.
the
Oh, never
price
mind.
made Boca in 2010, they changed it to black, but
Yeah.
it's very accurate. But it doesn't really
Yeah.
bother me. I have a Boca model. That's all that matters. I love this Boca. I'm never gonna get rid of it.
Yeah.
Jonathan,
I
I want to
love
show you
Boca.
this Edward's face is like we got his angry season 3 face.
Angry season 3 face.
His season 2 faces. I love them.
His shock face that was only shown once in the Clearwater Pictures era.
Yep, only
Yep.
season 1.
This smiling season 1 face and season 6.
Oh,
the
season 6.
triumphant.
Mm-hmm.
And now
Cold
with
iron.
the teeth removed.
Hey, Jonathan, I have a question.
Yeah.
Which Thomas character do you mind yourself of? What kind of defense character do you mind yourself of, Jonathan?
Probably Henry.
Why? Well, hey Dax, remember Evan?
Yep.
Which Thomas character do you mind Evan of? Which Thomas character?
Percy.
Percy?
Mm-hmm.
Now everyone, get back to work. We still have a railway to run.
Oh, you remember when Thomas impersonated Sir Topham Hatt?
Yeah?
That was so funny. He was I don't know how Joseph May was able to do, and Joseph May and John Hadler were able to do that because they sounded just like him.
Wait, Johnny, about to say something? Now come on, and just get back to work. We still have a railway to run.
The Great Race reference.
I said we still have a railway to run. I love the Great. I mean, I haven't watched the Great Race in years, but I remember being excited for that movie.
You know what? Other than that quote from Jonathan, I got it from Thomas Meets Train by 54. Remember that video?
Yeah,
what
Jonathan?
video?
Thomas Meets Train by 54.
Oh yeah. I never
Come
saw
on.
that video.
Come on, Thomas and Putty. We cannot stand here all day. We still have a railway to run.
Wait, go Dax, go back.
Yeah.
That's in Australia.
Sydney,
Yeah, that's
Australia.
the outskirts.
Where the Wiggles are from.
Yeah, the Wiggles were from Australia.
Then I've got if they're engines, they should have the NSWGR lettering on their sides.
Wait, Dax. Which Tom's character show remind you of?
It reminds me of. I have to.
Trevor. Trevor reminds me of Trevor.
No. Come on, Dax. Which Tom's character show remind you of again?
Paxton.
Wait, Trevor Davis?
No. Honest. No, not. It's not that. He kind of reminds me of. Some way, it's kind of like I have to say. Toby.
Toby the tram engine?
Yep.
Oh, Toby. Man, I love Toby so much.
Well, I miss Toby too.
Yeah, especially Chris because that's his favorite character that his father made.
Because they rode in the cab of a J70 once.
Back in the 50s, during the book ad.
Isaiah was shunting some trucks in the yard when he noticed two incredible cranes over there. What is that, Isaiah? That, said his driver, it's a breakdown train. It needed to put engines back onto the rails. He was about to get back to work when he heard an engine's window. Help, he said. They put the beat. On, faster. And soon the truck began to pull the engine past by Isaiah. Signals an asset, said Isaiah. Who was that? He's new here. I want to teach the trucks a lesson. But then there was soon more trouble. The alarm went off. Dominic is off the tracks, he said. The breakdown train, quickly.
Oh man. Thomas and the Breakdown Train was my favorite episode as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite episode from way back when I was a kid. It was. Let me think. I mean, season 4 will always be my favorite season. But what is my favorite episode from the whole of Thomas? I'm gonna have to say I want to say the missing coach, but that never happened.
Yeah.
My favorite. Let me think. Something really pizzazz. Something that has an episode that has a lot of characters.
Wait a minute, I know one. How about time to expect a letter?
Oh, that was another favorite of mine, but that's not. I don't think that's my favorite. Maybe I think my favorite episode of Thomas has to be from season 5. I think it would probably be. Let me think. What was one of the best episodes of season 5?
Would it be James and the Trouble with Trees?
No, that's my third favorite. But
what about Stephanie Gets Lost from season 5?
Oh, that was my second. That was my second. But
any opinions on Rusty and the Boulder?
That was a good one. A good one. It should have been the finale, other than Snow. But let me think.
Wait a minute. Hey Dax, remember Finley?
Yep.
What Tom's character Finley remind you of? What?
I'm thinking of it now.
Let me see. What's my favorite episode?
What Finley remind you of, Dax?
What character does he remind me of?
Yeah, Finley.
I don't know yet.
Oh, I think I know which one's my favorite.
What?
I think it's probably the season 2 episode Old Iron. I think that's my favorite. I love that episode so much. I wanted to say an episode from season 5, but I couldn't find any. I forgot. What was another great one? I wanted like a James episode. I think a James episode would probably be my favorite from season 5. But let me think. What was a great James moment like in season 4, 5? Yeah, I'm just gonna say either Old Iron or Dirty Objects. Either one.
We're almost fixing to put the mattress.
The rain was spoiling my lovely green paint and red stripes, said Evan. I am not gonna come out of the tunnel.
And that's final.
And they pull, but still, Evan will not come out of the tunnel. And they
And
tried
that-
pushing from the other end. The tunnel said 1, 2, 3, push. But it didn't help. My doctor having given me the push. They push and they push and they push and they push. But still, Evan still wouldn't come out of the tunnel.
And then Gilbert came along. The conductor waved his red flag and stopped him.
Look, said one of the passengers, it stopped raining again. Yes, indeed, said Evan. And what had become my light green paint and red stripes then?
Gilbert puffed and pushed and pushed and puffed as hard as ever he could.
But still, Evan wouldn't come out of the tunnel.
I love Come On, Henry.
Even the topman hack gave we to take away your wells, he said, and we here until ready to come out of the tunnel.
There's an NNW Y6B.
What? They should preserve the very last one.
They should have.
They took out the old wells and built a wall in front of Evan, so that way other ones would not bump into him.
Oh, Isaiah, did you have you seen the reimaginations of the 1953 sad story of Henry Pilot?
No.
You've heard about it though, right?
I think all Evan could do was walk the other trains go through the other tunnel. Evan was very sad because he was afraid that no one would see his rubber green paint and red stripes ever again. And every time the tunnel passed by go like beep beep beep, come out, Evan. When Dax come by, he would say,
serves
boop,
you
boop, boop.
No, serves you right.
Evan was very sad. His lovely green pink red stripe had been shook up from the tunnel. He stayed there for days and weeks. He felt very sad. How long do you think Ed will ever come to the tunnel ever again? Do you think he'll learn his lesson?
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Oh, I was gonna say Super Rescue, but that one never got adapted.
Yeah.
That could have easily been a season 2 episode.
It could have easily been the very first episode of season 22.
Oh yeah, because they had many
Or
opportunities to do
how
that in the
about
Boba
the
era.
first episode of season 4?
Yeah, seasons 4, 2, 3, and 4 would have worked for like Super Rescue, Gordon Goes Foreign, and the Missing Coach. Man, I
What
wish
if
the Missing
the
Coach was
first
in the season.
episode of season 6 was called "A Shed for Lady"?
I meant like there was no minute of time after season 6. It's like everything went back to normal.
Yeah, but Jonathan's got a point. If Lady did return in season 6, that would have been a nice continuation of Magic Railroad, because that did came out after before season 6.
Yeah, but kind of did. You know, with like He All the Wheels, right? That came
Yeah.
before season 13.
Oh, that would have been that would have been the VHS tape right there. That would have been the VHS tape that got adapted to season 4.
Or what if it was adapted to season 2?
That would have worked. Yeah, that would have worked. That would have worked too. It would have looked more industrial in that season.
Mario, you are ruined my wedding. I was finally gonna be happy.
Luigi, calm it down. We can fix
You think you can stop me? You wrote this piece word on nothing? Come on and fight. Or are you too scared?
The two diesels surveyed the sheds.
It's time, Center 101, said one of them, and we took this rally over.
Not for sure 199. It's their railway after all.
No, for long, our control of the railway says steam engines spoil our image.
Well, of course we do. We show what fraud you are.
Said Duck.
We bring your home one train, and all you do is moan for a fitter. We bring your trains home, even if it's for only one cylinder.
Nothing, says the 101, ever happens to us.
Vulgar noises greeted this.
How rude.
You asked for it. Now shut up.
Oh
The next
boy,
day-
it's really hot even at night in my room.
Yeah, it is. It's hot. The next day, Henry was back in the tender first. I'm a failed engine. Lost my
Evan,
regulator.
Hey Evan, how's it going?
Hey Evan, what's up, bro?
It was another long busy day on the island of Soda. The engines were feeling pleased and proud, except Evan. He was very ill. What's the matter with you, Evan? Isaiah asked. My boiler's grumbling, said Evan. Maybe it's coming at you, said Isaiah. That is not funny, said Evan. You just do not even care.
Then the next morning,
Guys, I got some bad news, and I'm
Wait,
not
What is
happy
it?
at
Yes,
all.
Train by 67.
What is it?
Trainboy67 subscribed to me when I actually hate him.
Just ignore him. The next
great.
morning, the town went to the shed. Evan, Isaiah, Gilbert, I want you to go to Brenda to collect on Char. Yes, sir, bucked the engines. We're used friends, just don't complain, said Evan. Here's leaking water everywhere, and he
Hey,
chucked towards
Gabe.
the corn plant. When Danielle saw
Hey,
this, she
Evan.
was even more worried than ever.
Hey,
Hurry up,
Gabe, I
Evan.
like your... I
Then
like your...
Isaiah and Gilbert overtook
My
Evan.
new profile picture.
Yes. I like your new profile picture.
Hurry up, Evan.
Okay, guys, yeah, that's all I need to say to
I
you guys.
can't go
Yes.
any faster, said Evan. You're just being lazy, said Isaiah. By the time Isaiah and Gilbert reach the corn plant, they have a naughty plan. Please, sir, said Isaiah. Evan wanted to pull more truck. He is bigger at the wall, said Gilbert. The yard manager agreed.
That's one
Meanwhile,
part.
Danielle is talking to the top and hat.
That's one part I hate about what's the matter with Henry. Thomas and Percy was such punks to Henry.
Well,
I'm worried about Evan, said Danielle. Perhaps his tubes are leaking, he said. You gotta check. By the time Evan reached the coin plant, he saw that a long line of trucks. Why
What did
did
they?
Isaiah and Gil leave so many trucks? They know we're not feeling too good. We still have to take them, advised this driver.
I'm gonna
Oh,
try
but
to. I'm gonna say this. Like, what they did was making the equivalent of making a person in a wheelchair to climb up the stairs.
Climb up the stairs? What are you
climb
talking
upstairs.
about?
What they did was basically the equivalent of leaving a person in a wheelchair to climb up the stairs.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah, I
get
can get
it
it
now.
though.
I get
Evan
it.
up and pull as long as heavy load of trucks.
I felt so bad for Henry in that episode.
You can do it, Evan, advised this driver. But it was no use. Evan grounded to a halt. Just then Danielle saw Evan. Are you alright, Evan? Said Danielle. No, said Evan. I am stuck. Evan's driver uncoupled the heavy trucks. Danielle tried and bubbled up to Evan. Oh, thank you, Danielle, said Evan happily. Danielle and Evan arrived at Brennan Docks. The top man was pleased to see Danielle. Danielle, I'm very happy what you did to Evan. As a woman, you'll reward a new fresh coat of paint. And Evan, you'll be sent to the works for 2 days. Isaiah and Gilbert felt guilty. We're sorry, Evan, said Isaiah. We didn't know that you're really sick, said Gilbert. Go back and collect Evan's truck at once, said the top head. Yes, sir, said Isaiah and Gilbert sadly. They
And
knew
they
what
puffed away to collect the
was
trucks.
wrong. Soon Evan was mending and back at work. You look
How are you feeling,
splendid
Evan?
now, said Danielle. Well, they kind of fixed me and repaired me, said Evan, but they didn't even mend my brakes, my gear, my spectre wheels. Oh, in good time, Evan, said Danielle. Poor Evan.
Yeah, that was an okay season 7 episode in my opinion. Oh, by the way, Isaiah, do you mind if I do Boko for your movie?
We'll see.
Alright.
But you can voice him. Can I hear you first?
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try to do a Rob Rackstraw one. I'm gonna do his Mr. Bentley voice. Let's see. Never mind. Call me Boku. I'm sorry I didn't understand about the cost. All we know was a name. Any ideas?
Thomas and the Breakdown Train RWS design.
Oh yes, by Reginald Dalby. Man, his illustrations were beautiful.
Speaking of Reginald Dalby, my OC design is I basically used it from the illustration of Thomas and Gordon.
Oh, awesome! I saw. It was a sunny day on the island of Sodor. All the engines were working very hard, especially Dak. Dak was very excited today. Morning, Isaiah. I look my best, and you don't know why?
Morning, Isaiah. Morning, Isaiah. I look my best. And do you know why?
Why?
Because Sir Thomas they have invited me to take place to take them to a very special event.
Pop Thomas. After Dax was being washed and polished, he rushed to meet the visitors. He was hopping and chopping, but then he was stopped into a siding. He felt upset.
I'm going to be late at this moment,
he muttered. Just then, an engine never seen for rocketed by.
Steaming pistons! What was that?
Dax soon found out. He went to the train yard. Then he saw the engine was talking to the new engine. He was humming quietly.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Oh, Railway Series Black James.
The engine was humming quietly.
Who is that I see?
This is Trevor Heath. The fastest engine in the world.
No. Hold on. Wait. That train was 67. He's one of the fastest steam engines in the world.
I'm the private engine. I take them anywhere.
Huh, said Zack secretly. I am Trainboy 67. I'm a private engine. I can go anywhere around the world. There will be a party for them at Melon Station.
That's
That
on
is
the other
inside
side.
of Gordon's Hill.
You'll need to take on plenty of water.
No, that's supposed to say that.
Sorry.
You'll need to take on plenty of water.
Mother Dax. I have plenty of water in my tender, said Train 67. Mind you all, Dax, but I don't need any advice from you, agrees Train 67, and he raced off.
Well, that was rude.
Yeah.
I was only trying to be useful.
Mother Dax. Meanwhile, with Train 67, he showed the day special bit of beautiful places all around the island, but he never stopped to take on water. Dax and Jonathan were collecting passengers when Train 67 raced by on the way to the party.
Don't forget the water!
Who cares? Said Train 67 as he races by. Jonathan, you're next.
He'll be in trouble soon.
Sighed Jonathan. And soon Train 67 was. He ran out of water on Gordon's Hill. Why didn't I listen? Said Train 67. The town net soon spread the news. I sent Dak, he boomed. Then, when Dax arrived, the city manager was waiting. You need to wait to Train 67. He's stuck on the hill.
Guess he's not.
Dax, said his driver. Dax was looking forward to see Train 67.
Let's not do that. I want to show you what the Flying Scotsman USA in at Disneyland should look like.
Wait, let's not do what?
I forgot what my line was.
Wait, your line? Okay, next part gonna be run out of water.
Run out of water?
He teased. I hate to tell you this. Yes, Snatch 157. I must leak a tank. Perhaps.
Or perhaps.
Smiled Dax. We better hurry. Everyone is waiting at the party.
But we need to hurry. Everyone is waiting at the party.
Dax was switched on the Train 67's line, and he was coupled up. And soon, they set off to the party. Soon, the engines arrived at the party where Isaiah, Jonathan, Gabe, Arwen, and Dominic were waiting.
Wait, what's my line?
Oh, you're supposed to say, oh look, there's Dax.
Oh, look, there's Dax.
Jonathan, what did I see? It's the new engine being told by Dax. And you're supposed to say next, John, go like, oh look, that's a shame.
Oh, that's a shame.
And Gay, you're supposed to say like, oh dear, that's disappointing. Why does it happen?
Oh dear, that's disappointing. Why would it happen like that?
Now that's supposed to like, well, right on time.
We're right on time.
But Trainboy 67 felt very embarrassed. So, what do you think of Train 67 now, said Gilbert? Said Gilbert whispering. Now I'm going to say like, too much puff and not enough steam.
Too much puff, but not enough steam.
Not only that, you need to stop and take on water, said Dominic. That's why it's pretty good to stay to be clean, said Dominic. And not only that, he also said, we also need good to get fresh energy. Well done, Dax, said the top and hat. You're one of the fastest engine of the whole entire island of Sodor.
Dax, you get to say I know.
Look at what Anna at the Flying Scotsman as a.
But how they gonna do that when the track is narrow gauge?
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I need to do something real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta write Flying Scotsman. What about you, Isaiah?
I wish I did have to trap map the Flying Scotsman.
Yeah, but I need to
had
write the real
tried
thing.
National Flying Scotsman before, but I kind of lost it.
Yeah, but I need to write Flying Scotsman for sure.
Here's what he would look like if he were at Walt Disney World, which it was
Huh.
open when he was
Restored?
there, when he was
Oh,
on his USA tour.
wait, he did he ever win past Walt Disney World or no?
I don't think he did.
No, he
Oh,
didn't
because
win
that.
the Floridas for a USA tour. Hey, Dash, remember
Oh.
Pink Card?
Yep.
Which time scale does Pink Card remind you of?
Molly.
She reminds me of like Mavis the Coy Diesel.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mavis too.
Dee dealing dealy dee 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 dealing dee 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 dee.
Bright Card should be right where you want them. Fiddlesticks, said Pink Heart.
Wait, what is that? Is that Magic Kingdom?
It is Magic Kingdom, and Abram's here.
Hi, Dax.
Hey.
Hey, Edwin.
Hey,
How's it
bro.
going?
Good.
I'm gonna do this for the Flying Scotsman's 100th anniversary, like him going to Walt Disney World.
Hey, Edwin. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What if the Titanic disaster never ever actually happened? Would it be the world gonna be like different like in today's world, unlike back then?
Well, if the Titanic, like, what would happen to the Titanic if it never
No, like,
sank?
and it's actually sinking. What it never ever actually happened on the first time out?
Well, I feel like even if it didn't sink, like the way ships were built would still probably be like improved.
I wish that the Titanic could have been repaired or anything like that.
Yeah, what if that Titanic crashed in the SS New York? Kind of what happened to the Olympic with the HMS Hart. What could have happened to her?
I guess she could have got repaired easily instead of being left to sink in the ocean for like almost 100 years.
The ice were gonna drip it away even more if she crashed into New York.
I have no idea actually.
Well, if the Titanic would have never sank, I think it would have just turned out like the Olympic, because even though the only reason the Titanic's famous was because it sank, but if it didn't sink, it would have just been another Olympic with a different name. So it would have eventually been scrapped.
Yeah, same here.
Wait, Zach, wait for the British flag.
Just to represent Flying Scotsman's nationality.
Yeah.
I mean, he is from the UK after all.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just have to rotate this 90 degrees.
Do you think he'll ever come back to the US for another tour again?
No.
I don't know.
Because when was the last time he came to the US, Dax?
It was from 1969 to 1973.
Well, yeah. that was like 50 years ago.
Yeah, the first tour was a huge success, but the second one, that began when things began to go downhill. And then when
yeah.
San Francisco, that's when everything began crashing to the ground.
I really hope this guy can come back to the USA, because we haven't seen him since the 70s.
Well, I think even though the Flying Scotsman is a really famous locomotive, I don't think any preservation society or man, like, I think, what was the guy's name? That Pegler, Alan Pegler.
Yeah, Alan Pegler.
I don't think anyone like Alan Pegler is going to step up and, like, fund another world tour for the Flying Scotsman.
Because I mean he is stuck in the.
Alan Pegler passed away in 2012, so he's dead.
Yeah.
But who else? Who does he have any a son or a family member that could take care of Flying Scotsman?
I don't know. He's currently owned by the National Railway Museum, so it owns the Flying Scotsman now on excursions.
But yeah, like I said, I don't think anyone like Alan Pegler will step or even exists to take care of the Flying Scotsman, because it would be even more expensive today, and also,
Oh yeah.
the first one was
how much money would that be in the days for an inflation?
probably
how much did it
millions.
how much did it cost for him to come back to get here in the 70s?
I'm not sure. Well,
Let
whatever
me
the
let me
cost it was in the 70s, it would be the equivalent to spending however much money it would cost today,
let,
because
let
like
me
money
let me
was easier to
see.
get back then.
Let me see. Flying Scotsman 1970. When was the tour? Let's see.
Imagine like this. Imagine if you were entering Magic Kingdom and all of a sudden you hear a whistle.
Oh no, it's Timothy. Let's get out of here.
Oh no, it's Timothy, the ghost engine.
Honestly, I don't know why. I don't know why the
And
kids
then
would
you
be
see the
scared.
Flying Scotsman coming.
Oh, it's only Flying Scotsman.
Welcome to
Oh yeah,
the
thank
Magic
God.
Kingdom.
Thank God.
Please,
I don't
everyone,
want to see
hop on the train.
I don't want
Yes,
to see Timothy again.
War, please welcome Flying Scotsman to the Magic Kingdom.
But how
Um,
he's gonna fit on narrow gauge rail when he's standard gauge? The track in Magic Kingdom is narrow gauge.
They should just build third rails.
Exactly. Yeah, third rails.
now,
Let's see. Where's
actually, it was pretty cool. I was watching an Audrey lecture a couple years.
Mhm.
Well, it was like a live stream. I think it was by the Narrow Gauge Railway Museum, who was making the live stream. So, in the Railway Series lore, back when
Mhm.
the Skarloey Railway, or when Skarloey and Rennies,
Yeah.
first came to the island, there was this like special kind of track or like cart that was you could put a narrow gauge engine on it, but in the cart itself could actually run on standard gauge tracks. So a narrow gauge engine could run on standard gauge tracks. Except it was kind of like a gear, like it would like connect with the
Huh.
engine wheels. It was really weird.
Okay.
It was interesting. But yeah, narrow gauge engines could run on the tracks in the Railway Series lore.
Huh. I did some research. It says why is the Flying Scotsman so expensive? It says over the years there has been a lot more money spent on the.
Isaiah the Thinking had worked his bum life so many years, and he knows it very well.
What if they had Flying Scotsman at Walt Disney World here?
It'll be expensive.
That would have been exciting though. But it says right here that the National Railway Museum bought him in 2004 for 2.31 million pounds, and they spent an extra 4.5 million pounds to overhaul it.
It'll be expensive to do it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
man.
they can't afford to bring him to
What if,
the
what
U.S.
if they
anymore.
what if they built a replica?
That could work too. Yeah,
With
we need more
with
replicas of steam
a
engines.
replica with like him in a USA condition with his two tenders.
So basically like a blast of the past.
Yep.
You're in a lot of trouble, Isaiah. I know, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Isaiah's voice was muffled behind his bus. You must go to the world and get your funding mended. It'll be a long job. Yes, sir. Meanwhile, a diesel worker will do your
Evan,
work.
Hey
Diesels?
guys.
Right.
well, it should be like, are you serious? It was the cleaner's fault, not mine.
That's what I'm saying.
That was I was saying.
Diesel,
Uh-oh.
sir? Spot Isaiah. Yes, Isaiah. Diesels always stay in the shed until they want it. Diesels never got out the breakfast in the state of matters houses, and the vacuum truck sternly walk away.
Now, Flying
Let me see
Scotsman
something.
leaving
2.80.
Main Street Station.
Anyway, take relax, and sit uncomfortably on board my train, and keep your hands, feet on the lid safely inside the train, and of course, keep your eye on your little ones.
Wait, guys.
I am a famous
Well,
engine.
So guys, I understand what. So remember how I told you guys that they spent $6.80 million to overhaul it, the overhaul Flying Scotsman, and to rebuild him and to repair him, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I
And
agree
so if
too.
we
Okay.
we
Okay, like,
that we have a problem. Put this user in
oh,
timeout.
oh my god. Oh, put that person in timeout. It shipped me escape.
Now,
oh
Thank you.
we're about to enter
Why is everyone shipping
Frontierland.
this? Why is everyone shipping me escape? Bro, I'm not
We're now,
gay.
we are now
Right?
Yeah,
entering.
me neither.
Me neither.
We're about
We're
to
just best
go.
friends,
How about
right?
this? We're about to
Yeah.
enter Frontierland.
Wait a minute. Hey Dax, what do you think of Tiana's Bayou Adventure?
It gets this.
Oh god, it's Timothy.
Wait, Dax, what does that mean?
It's Timothy.
Oh
Wait,
Oh
no.
what
no,
does
not
that mean, Dax?
Timothy.
What does that mean for Tiana's Bayou Adventure?
It means it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a good ride.
Tiana's Bayou
Um,
Adventure?
Mhm.
Yep.
So
But
I
why
did
did
some.
you put it in Frontierland? It's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not. It can't work in there. But
in the
also,
original
yeah.
Timothy movie, I
Yeah.
don't know why the children would be
Same.
scared of Timothy because
Dude.
Timothy's on the tracks and he can't really hurt anyone who's not on the tracks.
That is true.
Unless
But
you
I'm
saw
not
his face.
scared at all.
I mean, when
yeah.
I first
So
saw
I.
Timothy's face, or at least the
Oh god,
variant
it
of
was
it
scary.
where it looked like it had chicken feet on his face, like with the blood marks, that was scary. But any other face is kind of just.
So
not that scary.
I did some more research on the Flying Scotsman. So if we were to bring him over to the United States, and if he's worth $6.8 million, then that means that if we brought him here to the United States, it will cost about $8.7 million to bring him to the U.S.
The U.S. is already in a bunch of debt.
Yeah, he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back to the U.S. anytime.
Well, I guess it's kind of for the best because, especially with the, even though like, I don't know. I guess the U.S. It maybe the U.S. has changed for the better or the worse since then, but either way, I think the Flying Scotsman will get stuck again.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, seeing that it's worth 6.8 million pounds, which is equal to 8.7 million US dollars. I have a feeling that they're not gonna bring him back for another like 20 or 50 years.
What would you say, Aaron, if the Walt Disney World Railroad had a Flying Scotsman replica, kind of like this one?
Then that would be great if it looks just like the original and if it runs and sounds like the original.
Dax, I have an important question to ask you.
How about you, Abram?
I think that'd actually be pretty cool. It kind of.
Yeah, Gabe, you have a
What
question?
is your number of your OC again?
4500.
Wait, Gabe, can I see it? Can I see it?
What were you saying, Abram?
It would kind of if the replica of the Flying Scotsman would kind of remind me of how Universal made a replica of the Hogwarts Express engine at the
I'm
entrance
still
of
working on the sprite model
Hogwarts.
in the remastered variant.
Yeah, but if they build a Flying Scotsman replica, that'll be really great for sure.
It's like perfect for a Walt Disney World Railroad.
Exactly. It'll bring some nostalgia back to the 70s fans.
Or even one a replica that would tour all across USA.
Oh, that's even better.
They would even have cow catchers and knuckle couplers both on the front and the back.
But how much would that Isaiah, how much would how much does it cost to get a new replica steam engine finished?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not an expert on money.
Oh, okay.
So, did you guys actually hear Strasbourg is actually retiring their Thomas? I think.
Wait, what?
I remember seeing somewhere Strasbourg's like either they're retiring or they're replacing the EDP-15 engine that they're using for Thomas, and they're just using a dummy from now on. Like
oh no.
Wait, what Thomas is it?
The official Strasbourg one, the EDT-15.
I don't want that one to get replaced.
They can't replace that one. That's the only that's the only full steam replica of Thomas that we have.
Well, and the thing is, the dummy models, which are at most other Day Out with Thomas events, those ones, they're not allowed to be put between box cars or any freight cars because like the stress between it, on the model or the dummy would be too much. That it would just it would basically be a scruffy. And also the dummy is so light it can be pulled by a group of people.
Yeah, but where'd you find out that they might be retiring the Thomas?
That was quite. I just need to go get
Twitter.
myself something to drink.
Wait, where?
Yeah, Isaiah.
Twitter.
Huh.
Well,
Wait a minute. It says right here on the website
Zach,
27 bucks for a ride for Thomas? Huh.
I'm just showing you guys this. That's what he looked like since 2014. He now
Oh
talks.
yeah, I remember that.
Yep, I remember.
Do you guys know if the EDT-15 boiler test video is real or actually happened?
And here's a live
Oh
model of
yeah,
it.
I
Yeah,
seen
this
that.
was this was the model.
This is what it used to look like before it turned to the number one fun engine.
Yep, and it became the only full size steam operating Thomas in the U.S.
Railroad Thomas is gonna be retired soon.
I hope not.
It can't. I mean, it can't. That's the only one. That's the only steam powered Thomas that we have in the U.S. The other ones are in the U.K.
Oh yeah,
Now-
they have those in the UK. I don't know.
Yeah, but that they can never do that for sure. They can't do that. I mean, I know Strasbourg. They would never do that.
I need to do my
should
research, but I think they're gonna retire the BDT-15 engine, but then bring in possibly a newer type of engine that should look mostly the same. So they're probably bringing in another tank engine that's probably newer. And who knows? They might put the older one on display somewhere, like in the shops or something.
Yeah, but they can. I know Strasbourg. They can do that for sure.
Yeah, but they will still have a Percy though. Their Percy model's pretty solid.
Do you know what they did with the face of the old dummy? With the old Thomas face that they had, the one that doesn't talk.
What did they do with it?
No, I'm asking anyone. Do you know what happened to the original Strasbourg Thomas face, the one that didn't talk?
Oh
Did
yeah.
they put it away?
Yeah, they put it away.
Maybe it was because the heat of the smoke box caused the eyeballs to burn out.
Yeah, it did.
Are we talking about the one that? Are we
Yeah,
talking about the
actually
one that like
did.
the? Are we talking about the face that caught on fire, or the one that like where
No,
the
no.
mouth would move with what Thomas said like hi?
No. I mean the because Thomas used to have a face that didn't talk. But I'm not talking about the first one, the one that the eyeballs went. I'm talking about the second one, the second one that didn't talk.
Thing. But you know what? I'm pretty sure all engines go is the worst in my opinion.
Oh yeah. I mean, I heard a lot of the voices for the Daily Thomas models have been replaced from Martin Sherman to the All Engines Go voice actor for Thomas.
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't know. So far, like 4 of them around the United States have changed the voices.
Have you guys seen that like those Thomas videos where like Thomas is like a spider and he like eats people?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
It's so creepy as
fuck.
Those are terrifying.
Is it like the game Choo Choo Charles?
Yeah, I saw this one video. It was like Chugga TV. It's like a fake like British TV. It's meant to look like a real commercial, but it was fake. Basically, it was kind of like a Gauge 1 size Thomas toy. And towards the end of the commercial, when the lady's like opening it and reviewing it, Thomas grows legs and turns into this spider thing.
Yeah, but also, I did see on an advertisement that Drake Manor opened their first ever All Engines Go Thomas ride called Thomas Percy Submarine Splash.
Oh,
Are they?
How does that make?
Right now?
Yeah, I mean,
guys.
I don't
make more sense if it was like Percy's Plunge.
They should have done that years ago.
I'm pretty sure Big Adventure Season 24 is worst in my opinion.
Don't tell me Mattel's is 14 trouble with putting that one. Because Mattel's trying to play Thomas wipe out everything that we can watch REG. If they did blur block all times like Annie will, we must protest at Mattel.
Exactly, because I can't deal with this
crap anymore. Of course we do.
That would actually be a cool ride though at Drayton Manor.
You know, if Mattel's...
Go ahead.
Let me see. Drayton Manor, Thomas. Wait, Drayton Manor, Thomas attractions. I'm just gonna say that. Let me see. Manor, Thomas attractions. Let's see.
That would actually be a cool ride at Drayton Manor though, where it's kind of like a Splash Mountain style. Except it's kind of everything.
You know Splash Mountain?
Yeah, I've heard of it before. I heard it closed.
Two past Splash Mountain with Tayana's Bayou Adventure. Like they should have kept
Yeah.
West Mountain and just it should work as a original ride, not like a Wii theme.
But yeah, like so say it was like
Um,
Splash Mountain, but except instead of being like mountains kind of thing, it would be like kind of like a harbor theme.
Mhm.
Like kind of like Brendan Knox theme, and then for the final drop, like the slide, it would be basically Percy plunging into the water, and like the boat would be kind of
Oh,
like a
that
model
would
of
have worked.
Percy.
That would have worked. That would have worked for sure. They should have done that years ago.
Yeah.
I want to see what the whistle sound is on here. Southern 3-chime long bell.
Bell.
Southern
Bell.
3-chime.
Bell could fight fires with a whoosh and a whoosh. Oh yeah, but you know what else? The Thomas Lane hotel rooms, they look really nice. They have like Thomas themed everywhere.
What about the TV? What did this put only Thomas in there?
What do you mean?
No, it meant like it's Thomas themed room, and I bet like the TV like, oh, you're only
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
watch Thomas scenes 1 to 24.
Well, it is a Thomas themed room, of course. It has like classic Thomas pictures and everything. It looks like CGI was modeled. Thomas is how I would describe it, but no oranges go. Thank God. Because if they put oranges go in the hotel rooms, I'm never gonna go to a David Thomas ever again.
Yeah, there's no way. I'm never ever gonna leave with these.
I mean, you can imagine Isaiah. You imagine Isaiah. All the if there was just oranges go posters and like the Thomas orange go Thomas bed and everything, you can't even go to sleep if you see that in your nightmares.
Yeah,
like
I'm not.
Yeah, I would never.
I'm gonna hug you.
And then by the time you wake up, when you go and then by the time when you go to the hotel breakfast and they have like a free breakfast, they're gonna give you oranges go treats.
What if they have? What do you mean? We're already clean. Scrub till the water's brown.
And I
Oh,
bet
God.
the only good Mattel ever did,
is the wooden railway. That's the only thing.
Oh,
I'm going in the bed in my door party Jack. Grab the food, the boy, Big Daddy, going in shorts.
My Trackmaster Percy shipped a couple days ago, and right now it's in I think Richmond, BC, which is basically a province in Canada.
Wait, what version of Percy?
It's the 2009 Trackmaster one with like kind of the updated Tomy Playrail face. And then
That's pretty cool. Police work for season 3. I only get the Tommy 1992 Percy from Thomas Playwell.
DB. Now I got the Deutsche DB Class 10.
Oh,
yeah,
but that's Frida.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Frida.
Honestly, with Tommy for the player Thomas line, they gone downhill as in 2018 when I'm dead disappointed.
At least Playrail, yeah.
They did very bad for Playwell Thomas for the merchandise.
I mean, at least Playrail and Bogman are the only Thomas brands that are still going on strong, even though Takara Tomy is forced to do Oranges Go merch for a little bit.
Yeah,
which I'm really ticked off.
Seriously, you know how Tomy didn't make REG when it came to Japan?
Yeah.
They're still making the GDI one, except in a separate lane. How come it's not going to do the exact same thing here?
You know, I think maybe the All Engines Go Thomas the tank engine in his All Engines Go form was like, help me.
Also, yeah, but I did. Oh no, yeah, the new All Engines Go Thomas ride just opened up like a few days ago. It's called Thomas and Percy Submarine Splash, and it looks fun for the kids, but it has All Engines Go everywhere.
I cannot stand it. Even before when this should happen, like here's the talking ton I got on my birthday from one of my teachers.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You see any code that just pops off?
Yeah.
When it slides, look.
Yeah, what happened to that? What happened to that? Like that was way better than all this Go crap they started doing.
Yeah.
Why they put like REG partner in the windows? I bet
they did.
People aside for the reboot coming.
Oh god! Oh, the All Engines Go people look so bad.
Yeah, like the humans, they don't look that bad in my opinion, but I didn't like how the top of that not end the
Sir Tom Head looks the worst, and he sounds the worst too.
I mean, honestly,
I even changed the whistle on the BR10.
Why?
Really?
Just look.
That's cool.
All Spencers.
That couldn't mean Spencer.
He's found us. Tell Thomas. Spencer will make sure I'm sent to this scrapyard now.
Oh, here's the BR10's chopping right here.
Then there was trouble. Spencer sneaked on the track behind Thomas.
Look at this. We have the BR10's chuffing here.
Oh, nice. It worked.
Then there was soon trouble. Spencer sneaked onto the track behind Thomas.
Found you, Thomas.
Now that's
Spencer.
Have you guys heard of this YouTuber called Percy Engine 619?
Yeah, I grew up with him.
Oh yeah, I heard of him before.
Same.
His later videos, I can't remember the exact time period, but there was a time like I absolutely loved the griminess of his layout because like there was so much dirt and dust everywhere.
Yeah, especially when he recreated the season 1 episodes.
Yeah, I always wondered like what he like. I've always wanted to see like a house tour just to see what room he films in because like in the background.
Oh, me too.
Stairs,
yeah.
I've seen like you must be really dedicated to paint your walls an entire
Yeah,
color.
you can see vents, doors.
Ryan Jr. is in the live chat. He says hey guys. He says he's honestly sorry.
Wait, Dax. Just give iTunes a time to redeem himself because Gil told me like people dated Gil that he kind of means it. Like give him time until the 4th of July.
Yeah.
I gave the BR10 the Rheingold consist. Well, that could be Thomas and the Magic Railroad if it's set in Germany.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I found Train Boy, the official Train Boy Thomas YouTuber. He actually found some updates on the new Thomas movie, The Adventures of Thomas. He said
Nice.
he said that the crew actually are rewriting the story, and it might be the movie for the 80th anniversary.
What if we had? What do you mean we're already clean? Scrub, scrub, scrub till the water's brown.
Oh wait, one Thomas YouTuber just said right now.
What time?
Someone said that All In To Go is the worst era of the show, in my opinion. There are many things I don't like about it, but I don't think it's all bad enough. I want to make this scale for most of the reboot characters from worst to best. I think it's kind of
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you go ahead.
Oh, honestly, I think it's kind of like an insult to call All Engines Go a part of Thomas just because of how bad it is.
Calling All Engines is the worst thing that ever happened to Thomas.
Oh, we're talking about calling All Engines. I thought you said All Engines.
Oh, calling.
I'd be okay with Kano and
yeah, I'm neutral with that movie. That was a neutral movie for me.
I mean, I like the more in it. It's just because we didn't then we become friends, but I hate the way like the conflict was in the movie, especially with the violence.
Yeah, and I hate the term calling all engines. Like they didn't even bring every season's 1 through 9 character.
You mean seasons 1 to 7 from the classic series?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Guys, I have a bit of bad news right here.
Now what?
I got this engine yet again, and I'm gonna improve it a little bit.
Oh, I see.
You're gonna improve TJ.
Yeah, just to make it scaled up. To make it look like that he is like the original, but way better. As for the truck that came with it, I'm pretty sure I might spray paint the top of the truck green to make it look like one of Thomas's new trucks. In homage to the Thomas's new trucks in the hit era.
So the next time Thomas saw Allie, he gave him a biff. And when Allie saw James, he gave him a bump.
Soon all the steamies and diesels were biffing and banging and being bumped all over the island. Yeah, Isaiah
was in a terrible mess and soon, and no work had been done thanks to all the engines were fighting and getting each other hurt.
Well, Isaiah, I got Isaiah Dax, I gotta go. It's getting dark, but I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Okay,
Bye, Owen. Have a good
See
night.
ya.
Bye, Owen.
Good night, guys. Good night, guys. Good night, Isaiah.
See ya, Aaron.
Oh,
See ya, Dex.
this is exactly what Sandy would look like if she was improved.
Yeah.
Honestly, Sandy, like, should have just been replaced with Harvey because in some of the play sets that Trackmasters made, Sandy's had wheels, like, so she's basically a train with a crane. So they should have just used Harvey instead.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, but if Sandy appeared in GDI series, she should work at Misty Island.
Okay, how does Misty Island work? Because is there a tunnel that
it didn't sound like Chuba's Bear. Like, he suggested that she could work if she came to Misty Island expecting Virgo, and Basta make fun of her while further messages ups to her.
So
that's probably a good concept right there.
Being realistic for a moment, how would Misty Island like physically work? Because how would the tunnel be connected? Like, does the tunnel float above the water? Are there support beams?
That's not one way. Like with some tunnels, like the whole Lincoln Tunnel, it was built on the water. Which it does make sense, but Misty Island Rescue. Remember the part of Misty Island when tunnel releasing steam? Like, what if water could have gotten into them? They could have drowned.
Yeah, but does the tunnel go underwater though?
Yeah, that was one way. Like, why they could make like a bridge?
Yeah, and like, how does Thomas conveniently like bump up against the buffer?
Yeah, I have no idea. That's how it's one way. Knowing that Misty Island, like, I was expecting to introduce like new characters, not just to sell toys, but make a variety to the island.
Okay. Oh, I think it's I can't remember which one. I think it's either Totally Thomastown or Kakai. But one of those two websites is selling a Playroll Bash for like $11. That is like the best deal you can get.
I'm not really into getting the Playroll Bash and that. I want to get more of the trap method on Ferdinand. I have Bash and Puzzle and Dash and Minis.
I have Ferdinand, but the engine itself does not work. I tried to fix it, but it was.
Oh, Gilbert has Ferdinand. That's Ferdinand. They're the longest locals.
I want to see if the Daylights UK tour would.
Ferdinand, don't even go there.
If the Daylight went to Sodor.
It's getting pretty close to 11, so I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah,
I can join the stream next time.
I'm probably going too. It is kind of getting late.
Yeah, I'm also going as well.
All right. Well, bye, guys.
Yep. See you guys later.
See you guys tomorrow.
I want to see what the Daylight would look like if she were in the. Well, since they left, let's try what Daylight would look like if she came to Sodor on her UK tour. Oh, that failed. Well, anyways, guys, another great stream done. Did you like the the picture of Kaji that I saw in honor of his late 38th birthday, or the trains, the stuff that Isaiah showed, or the trains gameplays that I did? And I also forgot to mention that since this is an ultimate stream, it's in honor of not only the Reverend W. Audrey's birthday, but also the 10th anniversary of My Little Pony Equestria Girls since it came out, and Father's Day today, Juneteenth, the last day of spring, the first day of summer, which I'll hopefully be live by then, and the late George Carlin's passing. And Isaiah, yeah, Dax. Good. Oh, good, Iron Jr. You forgive me. Join me again next time, where I'll hopefully be live for the first day of summer or George Carlin's passing. This has been James and Sailor Jupiter Fan 2001, now redeemed, signing out, saying where I'll record my Toad lines in the next stream or on another stream. Peace out, and I'll see you all next time.